Number one, stay low. Number one, and two, see the ball. So I want to be in man ball, the volume man position, and seeing the ball all the time. All right? Okay? All right? You would be maybe a little bit more over here. All right? You can close your body just a little bit. All right? You don't want to have what they call ass to the baseline. Okay? So if I'm guarding here, I don't want to be ass to the baseline. If my ass is to the baseline, I can't see him and see the ball, see my man at the same time. So I'm always vulnerable to this back door. Believe it or not, all the players were playing, they talked about, this is when I first started learning the idea of that idea of shrink. They use the term shrink all the time. They want to shrink in and tighten up on their ball. Not be extended out on their guy and hugging the man and guarding the man out here. Because they got to be able to play the ball. So they use the term shrink. And then basically that means they're man ball, or what I call a deep man ball. Okay? So this first, you see the volume man, or man ball, or volume man. I might hear, if I've got a shooter, I will play a shallow man ball. That means I'm going to take a half step or a step out and be a little closer to my shooter, if I know he's a shooter. If he's a non-shooter, this is my volume man position. I know he's not going to take that shot, but he's sitting in the corner, then I might play deep man ball. Meaning deeper to the ball. Get a little bit closer to the ball and not get out. But this is my volume man position. Okay? Right here. Where I can see him. And again, you see my ass is pointed that way and not like this. And you see guys, we still have problems. We have guys that sit down here and they still sit there. When you look at the video and say, Scotty, look at yourself. You got your ass to the baseline again. Alright, and into here, and now you got into this situation there. Alright, okay, ball out. Okay, jump ball side, go around, right? Get your pistol, you're too far off. Let's put the ball out. Put the ball out again. Alright, that's your distance field. That's your distance field. Alright, go. Alright, swing, jump ball side, swing, jump ball side, jump ball side. Now, this is retreat. When you pass here, from here, go ahead. Again, this is what I mean by making it clear and making it a habit, fellas. Alright? And not allowing you to coach the wrong thing. You coach it, either coach it or you allow it. If you allow them to do the wrong thing, they're going to do the wrong thing in the game. So again, from here, go ahead and pass. Alright? You don't want to back off your man here. That's not jumping ball side. Okay? Over. Back. Go there. Jump ball side. This is where we are. Alright? So now you're in a position here. You're taking his lane away, and he starts to dribble here. You can help on the dribble to recover to your man. Alright? Alright? If you're sitting out here and you're hugging your man here, now he drives to the lane and he's getting to the rim. Now, other coaches will teach different things than other coaches. Alright? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is that you must do it all together. What you're doing, you're all doing it together. That's the important part, fellas. Alright? So again, it's simple jump ball side. Okay. And then, the obvious thing is you locate and you box out. Alright? Locate and box out. If you don't box out, what happens? Offensive rebound, then what? Then what do you got to do? You got to do those all over again. You got to stay low, see the ball, jump ball side, ball in your hand, stay high and close. Alright? Then you got to box out. If you forget to box out again, then what do you got to do again? Rebound, you got to keep defending. So that's how important the box out is. Okay? And we talked earlier about the top, about how important talking is. Alright, now, there's some common actions here that we have certain schemes for. So this is our fundamentals, and then we work from here, we work off our schemes. So let's bring the big guy up here. Let's say we're going 5 out. Okay? Let's say they're playing 5 out. And we're going to have what they call a zoom action. So we're going to do a zoom action here where he's going to go down and screen. The thing would be to switch this. We don't switch off ball. We try not to switch. It's our philosophy. A lot of people switch on ball. I know Sean switches for Sean. You switch everything, right? I don't believe in switching everything. It's not that he's right and that I'm wrong. It's just my philosophy and his philosophy. All right? So again, it's what you teach is important that everybody be on the same page. That's the difference between great coaching and good coaching. Is that everybody's on the same page. It's not what you do, all right? It's that you do it together. So we don't switch off ball. One of my philosophies of not switching off the ball is that I'm really big on matchups. I want my best defender on their best guy. So I noticed this with the Miami Heat. We had a guy named Highsmith who plays on regularly in Miami. He was on the summer league team. And he is an absolute known as NBA elite defender. And he really is. He's an elite defender. His offense is improved. He's starting to make a three-point shot now. So he's become more of a 3 and D guy. But before he was just totally a D guy. And he was an elite defender. So we would play, they would start this guy Highsmith on the best player of the other team. Didn't matter whether he was a point guard, off guard, a small forward, or power forward. He would guard him at the start of the game. The only issue is that they like to switch everything. So through the first action, because they screened on that first action, they would switch off, and suddenly Highsmith is not that best player anymore for the rest of the possession. So that's the philosophy that I try to keep. I want our guy, our best defender on that guy. I want Stephen Holt on Calvin Time. Alright? I don't want them to switch and put RJ onto a time. So I don't want to switch everything. Okay? So I'm looking to keep that matchup as much as possible. Now, we do switch ball screens. Alright? We switch ball screens depending on who we are. Like with RJ, we do what we call a jump show. But we don't switch them. Alright? So we can try to keep that matchup the same. But everybody else, we will switch. Alright? We'll play like a 45. And what that means is, when we have a 45 means our 5 men will have a scheme, whether it be a peel or a shadow or a white or whatever. He will have his own scheme out there. So he's scheming. How important is it for him to talk? Because you cannot turn around and find out, guard can't say, oh, okay, it's the big man, now I know the action. No, the big man has to communicate that action all the time because he's the only one doing that screen. Everybody else, 1 to 4, is switching, except for the 5 men. So the 5 men have to communicate all the time. I mean, everybody should communicate, obviously. But it's crucial for the 5 men to communicate. It's also crucial for RJ, Enzo, to communicate because he's having his own schemes as well. We don't want him, oftentimes teams will try to target RJ. RJ won't like me telling you that, but they like to target. The NBA call him the pigeon. What they do is in the pigeon, they look for the pigeon. You see NBA teams do that a lot. They'll look for the worst defender, and like Gilgeous-Alexander, he will get screened by the worst defender, switch Shea on to him, and then Shea goes to town. So we have different things. We have what we call the Golden State Warrior rules, all right? Okay? So if I'm guarding him again, he starts his drill. All right, now, the Golden State Warriors drill is if he comes off and curls on this, now we will scrim it. That's when we will switch. This guy's going back up, and now I move this guy up and over, push him off, and play him. Now, if they screen back the other way, now we're coming down here, showing out here, and this guy is shrunk. He's now seeing that action starting to happen. He's coming on over on the tag, and you are now the drift guy, right? Coming out on the throwback pass. Well, I will tag on the throwback, go. All right, you go up on the throwback, go up on the throwback. No, I'm you. You go up on the throwback, and then I'll go out on the hit. We call that the drift, all right, and the tagger. On the tag, he's the drift. So these are things that we develop, but it all starts again from our fundamentals, fellas. And these are the things that we drill as we go, and we're talking about this as terms of that. And I think I'm eating into your lunchtime, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that.